At Xarkin, we continue to develop our motion generation software and services based upon what we're hearing from animators. Currently, we've been completing work in a couple areas we'll show here. First, we've started work on quadrupeds. Second, we are nearing completion of our Blender Addon service, providing a couple of models for animators to try out for themselves. Let's discuss the quadrupeds. Months back, we attended an animation conference. Through conversations there, a common issue we heard from some studios and their animators was that they had taken on projects with characters such as bears, tigers, and so on. These projects had one thing in common. The work in animating these characters was proving more difficult and time-consuming than was originally thought. With this in mind, we went to work. One of the challenges of quadrupeds is that they are not one thing. The makeup of the articulated assemblies required to compose the skeleton is different, as are the associated motion constraints and motion repertoire. Let's look at some examples. We'll start with the lumbering gait of a bear. Unseen here is the somewhat considerable mass we've placed on the segments in this skeleton. Next, we have a horse. The assembly is different, the mass distribution is different, as are the motion characteristics. The horse head bobs a bit, and these are the types of variances which Xarkin can make programmable. Maybe you want the horse head to droop if the scene requires a tired horse. Once we add the mesh to these characters, the differences become more apparent. The bear lumbers, the horse trots along. We continue our research and development in this area, and as you can see, our lizard is yet another quadruped variant we have created. Key, of course, is understanding that this motion is being generated. There is no mocap, and there was no keyframe work. Our Xarkin models are physics-based, with accurate movement not easily achieved through other methods. As always, our objective is not simply lower animation costs through motion generation, but also improve quality of the resulting animation sequences. So how is it animators can make use of Xarkin? Xarkin is nearing completion of a Blender Addon service. This shows an animated sequence of a woman walking in Blender. The sequence is 100% generated motion without the need for any keyframing. This sequence provides a couple of things to note. One, the woman has to step up and step down. As well, the path she follows is not a straight line. These are all parts of the motion repertoire supported by the underlying motion module and are programmatic. If we scrub the video forwards and backwards, we can see that our generated motion is physically accurate down to the bending and straightening of the knees to the way the foot interacts with the surface. Even though Xarkin motion generation provides great time savings, the motion quality is still job number one. The front view shows the same physical accuracy as the woman descends the steps. If you are interested in discussing your animation needs and learning more about Xarkin, use the contact form on our website. Animator feedback is an important input to our development roadmap. We hope to hear from you.